Sally Field was born on November 6, 1946, in Pasadena, California, into a family with deep ties to the entertainment industry. Her mother, Margaret Field, was an actress, and her stepfather, Jock Mahoney, was both a stuntman and actor. Growing up in a blended family, Sally faced emotional challenges, which led her to feel shy and insecure. Despite these early struggles, her natural talent and charisma began to shine. After attending Birmingham High School in Van Nuys, she landed her first big break in 1965 as the lead in the sitcom Gidget. The show, although short-lived, showcased her comedic charm and made her a household name. However, Sally soon found herself struggling with being typecast in lighthearted roles, leading her to seek more serious and meaningful parts in her career. Breaking free from typecasting. In an effort to break away from the cute girl image that had defined her early career, Sally Field worked hard to redefine herself as a serious actress. She studied at the Actors Studio with the legendary Lee Strasberg, refining her craft and building the confidence to take on more challenging roles. Her breakthrough came in 1976 with her portrayal of a woman with dissociative identity disorder in the made-for-TV movie Sybil. The role required a wide emotional range, and Field's performance earned her widespread acclaim, including an Emmy Award. This success marked a turning point in her career, allowing her to transition from TV comedy to dramatic roles in both film and television. Hollywood began to see Sally Field as more than just a TV actress, but a serious, versatile talent. Oscar success and critical acclaim. Sally Field's career reached new heights in 1979 when she starred in Norma Rae, a powerful drama about a mill worker who becomes a union activist. Her performance resonated with audiences and critics alike, and she won the Academy Award for Best Actress. The win was a moment of vindication for Field, who had worked so hard to escape typecasting and prove her dramatic talent. Her iconic acceptance speech, "You like me, you really like me," captured the emotion of the moment and became one of the most quoted moments in Oscar history. Following this win, Sally Field solidified her place as one of Hollywood's top actresses, taking on more varied and complex roles throughout the 1980s. Navigating fame and personal life. During the 1970s and 1980s, Sally Field became one of Hollywood's most recognized and versatile stars. She starred alongside Burt Reynolds in the Smokey and the Bandit films, where their on-screen chemistry sparked rumors of an off-screen romance. The two were one of the most talked-about couples in Hollywood during this time. Although their romantic relationship eventually ended, it had a significant impact on Field's personal and professional life. Beyond her work with Reynolds, Sally Field gave standout performances in films like Places in the Heart, 1984, for which she won her second Academy Award, and Steel Magnolias, 1989, showcasing her ability to balance strength and vulnerability. These films further cemented her status as one of Hollywood's leading actresses. A return to television and later career. As Sally Field entered the 1990s, her career continued to evolve. She starred in Forrest Gump, 1994, as Tom Hanks's loving mother, a role that became iconic in its own right. Her portrayal of Mrs. Gump earned her recognition as one of the most memorable mother figures in cinema. Later, she made a successful return to television with ER and Brothers and Sisters, where she played a matriarch in a complex modern family. These performances earned her further acclaim and more Emmy nominations. Sally's versatility as an actress allowed her to transition seamlessly between film and television, continuing to take on roles that challenged her both personally and professionally well into her later years. A complex romance with Burt Reynolds. Sally Field's romance with Hollywood superstar Burt Reynolds is one of the most talked about relationships in her life. The two met while filming Smokey and the Bandit, 1977, a massive box office success. Their chemistry on screen led to a passionate, highly publicized off-screen romance, and they became one of Hollywood's most famous couples. However, their relationship was not without its difficulties. Field later admitted that while she cared deeply for Reynolds, his struggles with vulnerability and control created tension in their relationship. Despite their breakup in 1980, they remained close, and Reynolds later called Field the love of my life in his 2015 memoir. In her own memoir, Field reflected on the emotional complexity of their relationship, admitting that while it was deeply significant, it was also emotionally challenging. The end of her marriage to Alan Griezmann. Sally Field married film producer Alan Griezmann in 1984, a period when she had already earned respect as one of Hollywood's most accomplished actresses. Together, they had a son, Sam, in 1987. Despite the challenges of balancing a demanding career and family life, Field has always emphasized the importance of her relationship with her children. Sam later became a writer and public advocate. Field's marriage to Griezmann lasted for a decade, but the couple divorced in 1994. Despite the end of their marriage, Sally has often spoken with warmth about her relationship with Griezmann and how their partnership was foundational to her personal growth. The end of their marriage marked a difficult period in her life, but it also allowed her to focus on her career and her role as a mother. Sally Field's tense working relationship with Tommy Lee Jones. Throughout her career, Sally Field has had her fair share of challenging co-stars, but few rival the tension between her and Tommy Lee Jones on the set of Back Roads, 1981. Field has openly expressed her frustration with Jones, calling him impossible to deal with and admitting that she hated working with him. The two had fundamentally different approaches to acting. Field was known for her emotional openness and collaborative style, while Jones was famously brooding, methodical, and dismissive of others. This clash created a tense and often uncomfortable working environment on set. Field later admitted that much of the hostility between them wasn't acting, and their scenes were fueled by genuine animosity. The tension between the two actors was palpable, and their volatile interactions made their on-screen chemistry feel raw and authentic. Field's reflections on her conflict with Jones. Despite the intense and often uncomfortable nature of their working relationship, Sally Field channeled her frustration into her performance, using her real-life anger to fuel her character. She later admitted that the experience, while difficult, was strangely cathartic. I used every ounce of irritation I felt toward Tommy to fuel my performance, she said. Though the film's story was forgettable, their on-screen interaction stood out due to the raw emotion and palpable conflict between them. After filming Wrapped, Field made it clear she would never work with Jones again. I couldn't stand being in the same room with him, she said bluntly. Her honesty about the experience gave fans a rare glimpse into the harsh realities of working in Hollywood. Legacy of Sally Field's career. Despite the challenges she faced in her personal and professional life, Sally Field's career continues to be celebrated for its depth, diversity, and authenticity. From her early roles in Gidget and The Flying Nun to her award-winning performances in Norma Rae and Places in the Heart, Field has proven time and again that she is one of the most versatile and respected actresses of her generation. Her ability to transition between comedy, drama, and television has made her a beloved figure in Hollywood. Sally's openness, authenticity, and courage to speak her truth continue to inspire audiences around the world. Her career stands as a testament to resilience, hard work, and the power of being true to oneself, both on and off the screen.